See, they brought up a very interesting point. It's like you have a fun time, you have a great time, but then it's like sometimes like they're doing too much. Like let's say they drink a lot, let's say they're rude or belligerent, let's just say they got a lot of trauma, they haven't healed, or like a bunch of those things, right? So then every time like you're starting to see like those red flags, you always have to reevaluate the relationship to say, I'm not too sure if this is my person. I'm not too sure if they're for me, right? So that's why I'm saying that for me, I think in the getting to know you stages is I always say it's your job to find out as quickly as possible where this person fits into your life, to figure out their pros and their cons and figure out if you can deal with it, because nobody's perfect, right? But there's like certain cons that you shouldn't deal with, like anger issues, trauma, daddy issues, codependency. You know what I mean? Anything along those lines are things that you shouldn't be dealing with. So when it comes to that, it's like every time you got to reevaluate, like, is this really the person for me? So I do agree with Dave 100% with what he's saying, right? Like there, sorry, there's some things you can tap dance on the line with, but once you start like crossing the line, like crazy partying, you know, getting drunk and all these things, or just behaviors that are not conducive to having a very successful relationship, now I have to reevaluate it. Now I have to say, I don't know if this is the chick for me, or a female saying, I don't know if this is the guy for me.